Death Stranding 2 on the beach is fascinating approaching its launch, and as the release draws closer, the excitement surrounding the game continues to build. Kojima Productions and PlayStation have promised a wave of improvement over the original game's unique premise that have caught everyone's eye. Death Stranding 2 has kept its cards close to the chest when it came to story, even with the decent amount of footage we've seen before the game release. Some details, however, are clear. Set sometimes after the first game's events, Death Stranding 2 will see protagonist Sam Porter Bridges pulled back into action to continue crucial deliveries, this time outside of UCA, in order to save off humanity's end once again. From BTs to returning antagonists and new ones, expect to face off against a variety of foes and threats once more. Death Stranding 2 has promised a vast and varied cast of characters. Although many are new introductions, several core cast members will be familiar faces. Sam Porter returns, once again portrayed as Norman Reedus. Leah Sodok and Troy Baker's Fragile and Higgs also return, as does Nicholas Winfrey, who portrays as the likeness for Hartman, as does Darren Jacobs performing his character. Lou the infant from the first game, who became Sam's adopted daughter, will also return. New characters include Ellie Fanning as Tomorrow, Shoko Kasuna as Rainey, Luca Marinari as Neil, and Alistair Delcanan as UCA's president. Deborah Wilson also plays a doctor. George Miller provides the likeness as Tarman, captain of the DHV, with Marty Rowland performing the role. Unlike the first game, Death Stranding 2 won't take place in the United States of America. This time around, it'll feature 2 open world maps, Mexico and Australia. Australia will serve as the primary settings. With these 2 new maps, the game will promise much greater environmental diversity. For players who want to focus on narrative or really aren't that confident in combat, there's now a skippable boss fight feature. Revealed on the Kaijo G10 radio broadcast, the continue option lets players skip boss battles with an image and a text summary of what happens before moving forward. Whether this is available on all difficulties or just easy difficulties remain to be seen. Kojima also confirmed that Japanese Boka carriers will be represented in the game. A pre-order bonus includes the Boka skeleton, an exosuit inspired by the traditional Japanese delivery gear used in remote mountain deliveries. The open world design is also getting a major upgrade. This time players can expect a more dynamic experience. The sequel introduces a full day and a full night of extreme weather, natural disasters like forest fires, avalanches, sandstorms, and earthquakes. All of this comes from the top of dangers like BTS and timefalls. The day and night cycle affects gameplay too. Sneaking is easier at night, but visibility is reduced by a lot, making transversal of weight. Kojima said he added this feature to bring a sense of time passing in the world. Something is missing from the first game. He also noted that lighting changes based on the time of day, which will affect how the cutscenes will look. Players can choose to watch cutscenes at different times of day, but Kojima said he personally prefers some of the scenes to be viewed at night. Unlike Metal Gear Solid 5, you won't need to smoke a cig to pass time. Players can go back to their private room and sleep until morning. The social strand system returns. This multiplayer lets players leave behind gear and structures to help others in their journey. It's once again a central part of the gameplay. Combat and stealth has also seen major improvement. Previews confirm that smarter enemies and more varied encounters and wilder arsenal of weapons and tools. Sam will be able to use assault rifles, launchers, machine guns and shotguns, grenade launchers, and even decoy holograms. You'll have more freedom than ever to choose how you want to play this game. Stealth, combat, terrain navigation is all there to your disposal. Level designer said all 3 gameplays are viable and that enemies will react differently based on your approach to each encounter. Kojima compared to these structures to Metal Gear Solid 5, not in terms of genre, but in the way players return to the central hub, similar to the mother base. Progression is also getting a major overhaul. The new automated portal assailant system lets players invest points into the combat, stealth, and service categories related to deliveries. You level up actively by spending points and passively by performing activities during gameplay. Photo mode has been confirmed, and it's a big one. You'll be able to pose as characters, add animations, and change the lighting, and even build full scenes with interaction rather than just snapping stills. The game is expected to be even longer than the original, and according to Eurogamer, 30 hours of gameplay equals to about 40% of the full game, which is mind-blowing. That puts the estimated length around 45 hours, not including the optional content. Graphically, Death Stranding 2 is stunning. Players will be able to choose between two modes, a quality focused finality and a performance mode targeting 60 FPS. Columbia Productions have also confirmed that the game will be enhanced for PS5 Pro, though the exact details are still under wrap. As for post-launch content, there are currently no plans for DLC. Kojima said on the radio show that DLC is not really the trend anymore, but he didn't rule it out completely. There were a few bugs and improvements will come, but maybe something that isn't entirely new in the first game. Kojima had already mentioned there's already a concept for another sequel, though he doesn't plan to make it himself. He may pass it on one day. So what are your thoughts on this game? Go ahead and share them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe into the channel and enable that notification bell. And if you want to catch me live on Twitch or TikTok, I go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 9:30 Eastern time. So until next time, stay smart, stay safe, and stay alpha, and we'll catch you in the next video.